You're listening to Jonesy's Jukebox on KLOS. The time right now on my very expensive watch is 11 minutes after 12 bells on a Monday. And that was Stone Roses, Love Spreads. And then we had Iggy Pop, German Days. And my guests are here, Moby and Matt Sorum. How are you, fellas?
Right on. Right on, right on.
So getting into it, let's talk about punk rock.
Okay. Oh, you're joking?
I'm joking because...
Yeah, but no one heard us talking about what I was just talking about.
Okay, so to recap, what we were talking about is you were saying how you hate talking about punk rock because we're going to see a movie tonight about punk rock.
Right.
And you were sort of saying, like, the past should just be left alone, like nothing new has been added to it. Why do we keep revisiting something that happened a long time ago? And so in the interest of lighthearted radio comedy, I thought I would say, let's talk about punk rock, because you said you don't want to talk about punk rock.
Well, that's good, because now you just explained it.
Okay.
And now everyone will understand. But prior to you saying that...
It's just a complete non sequitur.
It's just between me and you and Matt.
Yeah.
Now you've explained it. Yes, I don't want to just talk about punk rock for the 10th million time saying the same stuff. I don't get it. I don't get why.
Should we be punk rock and not go to the movie then?
Listen, I ain't got nothing against anyone who does anything. It's just whether I want to be involved with it or not, you know?
You got to get in your car, come down, out of the Hollywood Hills.
Because you're doing something, when is it?
Thursday.
Yeah. You're being inducted.
I'm being inducted. It's Adopt the Arts. It's a fundraiser for arts education for kids in public schools. Yeah. And Matt has been involved with it for a long time. And there's like a whole all-star lineup of people who are going to be performing, including you, hopefully. You want to do it? You can say yes. You can say yes and not show up. It's no big deal.
Okay, yes.
Okay, great.
I would like to say, I've been doing this Adopt the Arts thing about 7-8 years, and this year it came up that every year we have to raise money.
Yeah.
We've done about 25 schools. We've got a couple fully funded schools, which means we have to pay for the teachers. So we have about 1,000 kids that get music and art every day. It's a public school system, so what's happening, with education in California, we're ranked number 41 in the nation of worst schools.
Worst schools or worst schools who
worst
promote
funding,
art?
Worst funding for 40. We're number 41 in California, and we're the highest tax rate, almost 13% for the.
And one of the biggest states in the country too.
That's
California.
right. That's right. So what's happening is they're cutting the music and the arts for the kids, right?
Who? The government?
Yeah, the government. And so what we're doing here with Adopt the Arts is we're in the public school system. We've got a deal with the LAUSD that we can be during the school day. So it's a great program for these kids. Most kids are underprivileged, below the poverty line. So this year, when it came time to do the annual event, we do a thing called Sound and Vision Award. And I thought of my friend Moby.
That's me.
Because he is such a giver to the planet and everything he does. And, that's a lot of what this is about. It's about his musical legacy. The man sold a ton of records and did all that stuff. He came through punk rock, DJ world, all that. Oh, that's cool. But also he's a great humanitarian and, animal activist and everything else. So that's why we're honoring him. And there's still some tickets available, $89 and $69 up in the balcony at the Wiltern. It's a cool venue.
Thursday.
Yeah, there's going to be a ton of art. Shepard Ferry, our friend Shepard.
Yeah.
He's DJing. And we got the Crystal Method there.
Kate Nash and Adrian and Tony from No Doubt are going to come down and play. We have a children's choir, and you're going to come perform, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, great.
You said say yeah.
We're picking you up in a school bus. It's going to be awesome. There'll be kids in there.
Speaking of punk rock, do you recognize this song? The first time we met, we played this together.
Where did we meet?
At Indy.
Okay. When you came on, you mean?
Yeah, and we played. We did a jazz version. Oh, we did a jazz version of Anarchy in the UK.
I am an antichrist. Know what I want. I know how to get it. I want to destroy passers by. Oh, I wanna be anarchy. Yeah, nice.
So that's a nice way to sort of reappropriate punk rock.
That was
Also, it's age appropriate. We're old and slow.
yeah.
So like now that's old and slow.
That was a good version.
Oh, thank you.
I still say I should come over to your house and do some stuff.
Okay.
I'm sure we can make some magic. You got to call me and say, I'm here, Steve, come over. If someone don't do that, I won't leave my house.
As long as we can do, my favorite song that we play together is Freebird with the whistled slide part. It's just so, it's beautiful. Have you ever heard him whistle?
I have. Yes, you whistled on the Neurotics album on one song.
Okay, so let's just.
Yeah.
Okay, we need some reverb for this then.
Would you still remember me? I'm assuming everyone listening knows the song, so now let's just skip all that and go right to the slide guitar part whistled by you. Isn't that beautiful? So when you come down Thursday, we can do all these songs live on stage at the Wiltern to support Adopt the Arts, because tickets are still available and everyone listening is desperate to see you come and do the slide guitar part for Freebird. Like, oh wait, microphone? Wait.
That'll be a great setup for next year when we honor you, Steve.
Who else have you honored?
We honored, last year was Sammy Hagar.
Yeah.
And the year before that was Billy Gibbons and Butch Trucks, the late drummer of the Allman Brothers. And then we did Robin Zander,
Yeah.
Cheap Trick. And yeah, we're heading we're heading your way.
Leave it alone, Matt. You're making a racket here.
I am. Thank you. Okay. Thank you. I had too much coffee this morning.
Is that what it is?
I'm a little jittery.
Are you still living out of town?
I'm living in Palm Springs. I drove in last night. It was hard to leave. The weather was like 75.
Have you been there in the summer
You
yet?
think you don't want to leave the house? I'm all the way 2 hours away.
Have you been? How long have you been there?
Been there 2 years.
And what? The summer's brutal though.
They get up there 120, but you know,
Is it dry heat?
it's dry. It's dry. It's very dry. You don't go out. You don't go out in the summer. Last summer, I took off and went to Europe, went on vacation. But it's beautiful right now. It's amazing. I love it.
Do they have a lot of water there?
They do have water there. You know, it's called agua caliente.
Is that underneath?
Yeah, the tribe, the native tribe that went there is Agua Caliente Indians, the hot water, because
The springs.
Yeah, and there's an underwater table there, a lot of water actually. It comes off the mountain, the San Andreas Mountains.
Have you had a lot of rain there?
Yes, we did have a lot of rain. It washed out the 111 when I came into town from LA.
Yeah.
The road was gone. They call that a flash flood.
Yeah.
This is the most perfectly quintessential Southern California interview. It's about, so we've covered traffic, weather, and rain.
Yeah.
I love it, man.
Yeah.
I can't wait for tomorrow. It's gonna rain a lot, and Wednesday.
Reminds you of home, right?
It don't remind me at home at all.
No.
I used to hate the rain
Yeah.
when I lived in England because it was too much.
Yeah.
You know, you get it out of a year, you get about 4 or 5 months of bloody rain.
Well, you remember when I told you that story when I went to England in '89 with the cult, and I lived in Swiss Cottage. Here's a kid from California living in the sunshine. I was like, now I know why there's a pub on every corner.
Yeah.
You know, it was like, oh my God, it just rained for 6 months
Yeah.
straight. It was, oh my God. But you love the rain in California, different to England. Why?
Well, it's a different place. It is desperately needed. Otherwise,
we need the water.
you know, the rain is just. And this is, for me, I'm excited because we're getting a lot of rain in the old. You know, we're in a good place right now as far as drought wise, and it ain't over. So, you know, there's always the negative. People say, oh, the more rain, the more brush grows, and there's going to be more fires, you know. But I don't know.
I think so. We've covered rain.
Yeah.
I think next, health problems.
Okay.
Yeah. How's everything? Any issues with like?
Yeah, I've got tons of issues.
Okay.
Diabetes, high blood pressure.
Oh,
I don't take medication.
that's smart.
I want to drop dead.
No, Steve. We still have to do a Neurotic Outsiders reunion.
A lot of people have been asking that lately because I had John on Friday, John Taylor.
Thanks for inviting me.
Well,
Could have been together, all of us.
And Duff's, you know, we can do that. I wouldn't mind doing a few shows.
I'm in.
New Writers.
Come, why don't we do that right before Moby goes on?
I don't think that's going to happen Thursday. But I would like.
We'll open for Moby.
So diabetes and high blood pressure.
Yeah, but I'm kind of got it under control.
What about like whole food vegan diet? That can be really good for managing it.
Yeah.
Okay, that nice dead air after that. Yeah. You're like, it could do that, and I could live longer.
He's healthy. I think he eats really healthy.
I'm an alcoholic, and I have
recovering,
and I have days where I'm like, F it.
Yeah.
And I'll have some goat cheese.
So that's like a big night out.
Or a bit of salmon, or some French bread, or some nice.
Or a trough of ice cream.
Well, that's that. I don't really do ice cream, but I can go down.
They have the coconut ice cream. Have you tried it?
Yeah.
That's you have
Good.
that, don't you?
Actually,
Yeah,
I have a restaurant in Silver Lake.
Oh yeah, what's it called?
It's called Little Pine.
Little Pine. Okay.
And we have phenomenal vegan ice cream.
Yes.
I mean, I say that as a
Made
vegan.
with coconut.
It's like cashew and coconut. It's. I mean, I'm biased because it's my restaurant, but it's really good.
I love cashew.
I went in there a few weeks ago.
How was it?
I liked it.
Oh, good.
Yeah.
And Shovel's wearing his little pine hat.
Yeah, I went there for my birthday. I had the ice cream. It's great.
The
Okay.
service wasn't great.
Shovel, if we play, some songs, will you sing background vocals or lead vocals?
Background.
Okay.
I think you should sing lead.
Aha.
So should we?
I see you letting your hair grow.
Oh, I'm just
being
sad
lazy.
and lazy. Yeah.
Yeah. But we look like bros here with a facial hair.
And isn't it weird? Like, so I saw a picture of myself from about, I don't know, 20 years ago, and I had a beard, and it was like brown and lustrous.
I know,
And now it's
this guy Jordan. Look at that.
Yeah, and now
Look
it's
at
just
that.
like gray and sad. It's like old man pubes stuck to my face.
So you're saying that's what I look like too, then?
No, I'm just talking about myself. I mean,
Yeah, but it's the same thing.
Yeah, it's the same. Yeah,
No,
we
you look
both
like-
have like old man.
You look
it's
like George Clooney.
Are you kidding me?
Well, when the girls walk by you, Jonesy, they still checking you out, or what's happening with that? Huh?
Never had an issue there. Still got it.
The gray thing, it can be sexy.
yeah, the silver fox.
But my thing.
Uh-oh.
When did you go bald? When you was like 10?
I went bald when I was around so I had a girlfriend in the early 90s who liked guys with shaved heads, so I started shaving my head. And after we broke up, I tried to grow back my beautiful hair, and it didn't.
It had gone.
And then I went on tour with the Chili Peppers, and I was like trying to be really cool, so I bleached my hair. And so I had a few months of being like this sad, balding guy with like bleached hair sort of just on the middle of my head, like
Yeah.
a receding hairline bleached. And I don't know, I looked like a car stereo salesman in Van Nuys or something. Like it was really sad. Nothing wrong with car stereos in Van Nuys, but like it was like Phil Collins making too much of an effort.
Yeah.
It was bad.
Yeah. Well, you can do that thing where they cut a bit out the back and plant it.
So you have like your butt hair on your head?
But it actually looks like hair. I know a few guys who have had it done, and it looks pretty good.
Too much work. I've just given up. Like you and we've both given up. We're just
Well,
like,
I'm starting to think my hair's falling out. You're probably thinking I'm crazy. Does it look like I'm falling out?
You've always had a pretty good bonnet on you.
But I'm telling you, it's getting thin in here.
No, you're good. You're good.
Huh?
You got that widow's peak down front
yeah,
there. You're good.
It's distinguished and sexy.
It is? Okay.
So, yeah. Maybe I'm not quite as straight as I thought I was.
Should we play some music?
You mean like a pre-recorded song or us
like a
with Shovel singing lead?
we can cut. That gives us something to look forward to.
Okay.
So that's a teaser.
So we're going to play.
We're going to play you,
Oh.
Southside.
Okay.
Is that okay?
Sure.
Jonesy's Jukebox, KLOS with my guest Matt Sorum and Moby. Take it away, son. You're listening to Jonesy. Hey, lady!
What happened?
Is that me?
Nothing. It's all good. You're listening
Is
to
that your
Jonesy.
Jerry Lewis impersonation?
Yeah.
Really good.
Hey, lady.
Yeah.
You're listening to
I
Jonesy's
just thought maybe you had
Jukebox.
like an outbreak of Tourette's or something.
No, but I do some videos on Instagram where I do Tourette's. Cockney Tourette's. I'm speaking American, then I go into a Cockney on Tourette's.
Can you give us an example?
No, because there's a lot of foul language.
Okay. But what if it's Cockney rhyming slang? Then it wouldn't fall afoul of the FCC.
Why don't you just look at my Instagram? It's Jonesy's Jukebox, by the way. That was Jimi Hendrix. Are You Experienced? Then we had the Cult, Rain, and Moby, Southside. And Matt, why don't you tell us what's happening Thursday?
Okay, cool. I have a nonprofit called Adopt the Arts. Go to adoptthearts.org. We are honoring our friend Moby Thursday night at the Wiltern Theater. There's still tickets available in the balcony, $69 and $89. There's some seats down below as well. And that night will be Crystal Method's going to be playing. And we're doing a great set with Moby, nice auction. Tony and Adrian from No Doubt are going to play. Kate Nash.
You're going to play?
I'm going to play. Jonesy's going to play, right? We're sending a school bus to get you. And we're doing
Just
this for the kids. Music and art for kids, K through 6, public schools, LAUSD.
Yeah. Well done.
Go to Ticketmaster.com to get your tickets. We're going to have a really cool auction. Shepard Ferry's DJing. Bunch of cool people going to be there.
That's good.
Yeah.
You're going to have a great time, you guys.
With you. Maybe we'll even play this song that we're about to play.
Yeah?
Sure. Do you want to play the Dee Dee Ramone song?
I want to do both of the songs that
Okay.
we talked about. So, but what do you want to go first with?
I don't know. Let's let Shovel. What should we do first? Come on.
Chinese rocks.
Oh, okay.
Yeah? Jonesy's Jukebox, KLOS with my guest Moby and Matt Sorum. We're
Playing Chinese rocks.
Chinese racks.
We didn't rehearse, really.
I know.
I'm just saying, so if it's terrible, it's my fault.
Okay.
Okay.
Ready?
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Somebody called me on the phone. They said, hey, yeah, is Dee Dee home? Do you want to take a walk? You want to go and cop? You want to go and get some Chinese rocks? I'm living on Chinese rocks. All my best things are in heart. I'm living on a Chinese rocks. Everything is in the pawn shop. Oh. 1, 2, 3. Plaster's falling off the wall, and my girlfriend's crying in the shower stall. It's hot as a bitch, I should have been rich. Now I'm just digging a Chinese ditch. I'm living on a Chinese rocks. All my best things are in hot. I'm living on a Chinese rocks. Everything is in the pawn shop. Plaster's falling off the wall, and my girlfriend's crying in the shower stall. It's hot as a bitch, I should have been rich. Now I'm just digging a Chinese ditch. I'm living on a Chinese Chinese rocks. All my best things are in hock. I'm living on Chinese rocks. Everything is in the pawn shop and it's I'm living on Chinese rocks.
Chinese rocks. I'm living on Chinese rocks.
Hooray, songs about heroin.
Oh, it's so good.
The puppy theory.
Sorry, I screwed up a few times. I'm sorry.
It's okay. It sounded like we were just. Should we redeem ourselves by one other song?
Yeah, that we didn't rehearse.
Yeah.
Not that we rehearsed that one. I think we even rehearsed this one less than that one.
Yeah, but this is straightforward. Isn't
You got the solo? Who's got the solo?
it? I don't know about the solo.
Shovel.
Shovel's
Yeah.
got the Shovel's going to
You
whistle
can sing.
the solo.
Yeah.
Nope.
Yeah, you could whistle the solo.
He didn't sing in that song, did
No,
he?
you didn't, did you?
I did in the chorus.
But from like in the corner where there's no microphone.
Yeah.
That's how it would be.
Okay.
Yeah, the solo gets a little tricky. Even I know that as the drummer. It's some
What
weird
song?
In
Chinese rocks?
rock and roll.
Oh, okay. Let's try it.
okay.
Jonesy's Jukebox, KLOS.
So you're gonna do
Moby,
the intro, and I'm gonna.
Matt
But I
Sorum.
don't fully understand it, so hopefully it'll make.
When I go, ba 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 ba,
Okay.
The solo is actually a different bit as well.
it
It's
does
a
like
lot
the
longer
goes
on
back
the
to
A.
the intro. Yeah.
It doesn't matter if it's a train wreck. Come on, let's do it. Ready? Hold on.
Huh?
Sibilin.
This goes out to Robert Plant, Jimmy Page, the late John Bonham, and John Paul Jones.
Been a long time since I rock and roll, yeah. Been a long time since I did the stroll, yeah. Carry me back, carry me back, carry me back. Let me where I come from. Been a long time, been a long time, been a long, lonely, 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 lonely time. It's been a long time since I walk in the moonlight. La 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 la. Open your arms, open your arms, open your arms. Let me where I come from. Been a long time, been a long time, been a long, lonely, 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 lonely time. Whistle solo.
wubbada wubbada on the box.
You're listening to Jonesy's Jukebox, KLOS, my guests Moby and Matt Sorum. That was the Velvet Underground, song called Rock and Roll. And then we had us doing a song called Rock and Roll, which I thought was pretty good.
Yeah.
Other
I'm
than the
biased.
one
I liked
verse
it.
that you forgot to sing.
If there's another verse.
I don't know.
Okay.
The one where you went la la la. I don't think that's the lyrics, is it?
Is it really?
That's my interpretation of rock and roll. It's not supposed to be perfect.
Yeah.
Listen, we played it good. We had a groove going, you and me, Matt. But
Thanks.
we have history.
We do. I just couldn't get the wubbada 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 on the box, but besides that, I was cool.
It was good stuff.
He missed the verse. No wubbada wubbada.
And then we did a version of Chinese Rocks by the Johnny Thunders and the Heartbreakers, known by them more than the Ramones, I think, wouldn't you say?
Well, 'cause, the story that I heard is that Dee Dee wrote it for the Ramones, and it was rejected because it was too explicitly about drugs.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And so then that's why the Heartbreakers covered it.
Yeah. So what's happening Thursday, Matt?
Okay, one more time. So Adopt the Arts is my nonprofit here in L.A., K through 6, music and art for kids in public schools, because all the arts programs are being cut at that level. And I think that's the optimum time for kids to be exposed to music and art. We need the new innovators of the world. We need the new creatives. And I truly believe in this. Been doing it for about 7-8 years. We're raising money for Adopt the Arts. Go to adoptthearts.org. We're honoring our friend Moby for his musical legacy and his humanitarian things he does and animal activism and everything he does in now. And we have a great event. Moby's going to perform. I'm going to play with him. Adrian and Tony from No Doubt are coming out. The Crystal Method. We have a killer silent auction.
Steve's going to perform.
Steve Jones is coming.
Steve Jones is going to perform.
Yeah. And we've got a great silent auction. We've got a cool auction, lots of great items. Shepard Fairey's going to DJ. A bunch of his art is on display for auction. A bunch of great artists. Go to adoptthearts.org for more information. Ticketmaster.com. Tickets are $69 and $89. You can be a part of the solution. So when you put your $89 in, that's going to help go to the kids program and keep music and art alive for our kids here in L.A.
Nice one. Okay, let's say I'm being inducted, right? And what you said about Moby, let's say it's me going to be inducted. What would you say about me?
You are a fine human being. You know,
Who is in no way losing his hair.
You're not only an attractive man, but you've done great things in your life, Jonesy. I mean, look, you might wake up in the morning and not feel that, but you have so much respect from all the musicians of the world and paving the way for so many other musicians, so many other bands. And, you know, I'm not quite sure what give back stuff you do, but I will research it.
Let me tell you something. It's not a lot, but go on.
Well, if you come down on Thursday, you'll be helping the kids.
Yeah.
By playing a little Chinese rocks with Moby and me. Come on.
He did say I can just say yeah, and even if I don't show up, that's good, right?
Yeah, but you're going to show up.
That's part of being like,
That's the paradox.
that's part of being a philanthropist and activist. You have to show up first. And then you are doing your part for society.
I'm a visionary.
And I say to people, hey, man, a lot of people think, I don't have the money to get involved. I can't afford $69 or $89. What can I do? Go on your social media, your Twitter, your Instagram, and put up some stuff of what you believe in and put the word out on what you believe in. And that's helping move the planet in a more positive direction. Jonesy, when you're in your bathroom tonight playing your guitar, you know,
Wearing a wrestling mask.
You could sing about, I don't know, you could sing about, you know, farm animals or, you know, dolphins or whatever.
Yeah.
But not that kind of thing with farm animals.
Hey,
I mean,
easy, easy.
I'm looking at you, and I know you so well.
You are the one who's thinking that, not me. I'm just standing here looking at you. What are you talking about? There was something I was going to say, though. I forgot now. You've just threw me off.
But, okay, Jonesy,
Yeah.
I'm going to ask you right now.
Yeah.
We're honoring Moby this year. You're the next honoree. Are you in?
You got to come up with a better spiel than that.
In service of your lifelong commitment to democracy and humanitarian ideals and arts education for all underprivileged children.
can I say stealing equipment's okay?
Sure.
For the needy.
I know. For the needy. You're like Robin Hood
Okay,
of rock
this is
and
what I
punk
want.
rock.
This is what I want to say to you real quickly.
Yes.
When you get home from being out all day, the pair of you, do you take your clothes off, or do you walk around with the same clothes you was out with?
I go pajamas.
Straight away.
I'm into pajamas.
Yeah,
Straight
time.
away.
I
Yes.
put on soft clothes right away. Like, you come in, take off your street clothes, put
Yeah.
on sweat clothes,
Yeah.
sit down, watch television,
Yeah,
cry.
okay. Well, that's. I just want to make sure I'm not the only one.
No, do you do pajamas? Or what
I
do you-
just know black briefs. As soon as I walk in, I don't care if it's cold.
That's
I
a
have
lot.
to be
That's a-
comfortable.
Speaking
We have
of-
to knock it on the head. Thanks for coming by. We're going to visit the Duke. We're going to visit the Duke.
Thanks,
Thank you,
Jonesy.
Moby. Thank you, Matt.
Honored.
See you on
And,
Thursday.
See you next year when I get inducted for my thievery. Thank you.